Hi, hi everyone. Here we are today for Poems and Speech live. Uh, Maybe we're on the wrong channel for other people to see, but we're just going to go on. So thank you everyone being here. Poems and Speech, and the poems here are it's so excited for everyone to be here to share their poems, and thank you. And also, Sheila, if I think yours next, you could talk.
Yep, yep. There's always with any live, there's always technical problems. So yeah, thanks for bearing with us. Just 3 points before we continue with the wonderful poems from all our lovely poets from Poems in Speech. They're all fabulous, and we between a few of us, me, Mark, Jan, and Hannah, we've been assimilating them all, and many are quite emotive, which is how we write. We write our feelings down, and it's important to show this to those that are following, to actually understand some of the complex issues that people with aphasia struggle with every day. It may bring up some of your own feelings, and we do have Jan, one of our members, with us, who is a certified, she's waving there, NLP and life coach, should anyone need assistance. And if you do, just message me, Mark, or Jan, because she's kindly gifting her first session. Just so you know, when you see the words, the poems come up on screen, if you can actually see them, they're actually written in the pure form. So I don't change them grammatically, or the words I don't change. That's how the person has written them, and that's how they see the word. And when they speak that word, it might not be the word you see, or they might speak a different word, but that again highlights what people with aphasia have to go through. And I will be monitoring the chats through the Facebook, assuming it's the right one I'm monitoring the chats on. And if it's not, then we'll get to do it right next week. So thank you for joining us, and I'll leave it back to Mark.
Okay, I guess we'll start. Let me get to the Word document, and this is our week one. So we'll start with my poem. It's called "I Talk Slow." I talk slow, like a golden sunrise. I talk slow, like honey and milk. I talk slow, like a morning coffee. I talk slow, like after a siesta, invigorating my brain. I talk slow, like Mick Jagger singing, hearing the first letter through the last, feeling every word I breathe. I talk slow, like a full moon, kissing your cheek as tears go by. Okay. And then we'll go to the next one. Let's see. Let's see. Mark. Go get Mark. Okay. Mark, you want to unmute yourself? Mark?
Maybe if all the poets, when they see their name, just unmute themselves, that might be a bit
Okay.
easier for me.
Okay.
Okay.
My poem is called Hope. Hope is all that there is. It is the opposite of despair. It is the mind and body in rhythm with time. It's the confidence of living. Hope is serenity, energy, unity. It is the assimilation of kindness. It is the hand of a friend. It's the deed of a stranger. It's the freedom from worry and life beyond fear. Hope is aesthetically uplifting. It is the beauty beyond the physical. It is a heart inseparable from spirit. It's the peace of loving. Hope has many voices. It is the kinship of human care. It is trying and believing. It's the synthesis of eyes that still sparkle. It is the warmth of song. Hope is the signature of mystery, wonder, and freedom. It is the courage to accept that the world has flaws. It is believing that you'll be home. Hope sees through the darkness and never ends. It is clinging to the light of what is.
Bob, there's Bob. Bob, you'll be next. I'm going to pin you, and then we'll start. And you can email, there you go.
North Utah. Snow, fierce, sun, planet, peace. We shaded eyes to see towering man timber locust. Bird, day, resin, numbers 6 with blue laces on blue boots. Youth with blue cap. 8 whose lodges are high framed by white ridges and towering pine trees. Zigzag trail stroked steadily uphill. Jay huff and puff from the start. She went up the trail reluctantly. She stopped her boots and planted her butt on the ground. Her blue boots didn't move. She thought cat and shook her head. Red hair blown in wind. Her teeny fingers gnarled in gloves. She symbols and Griffin face wailed to mandarin snowgrass. I offered support up the trail. There is a meadow with rush, roar, waterfall over Christian life-giving sparkling water. You can get nestle yourself in lush spring grass. Well, I bend down and grows myself silly with freezing water from a reel curling down the mountain. Jay looked at me for a second to see if I was joking. Then civilly whispered yes. I held my head out and said, "Come along with me."
Next will be Ian, Ian, and I want to pin you once I can find you. Oh, there you are.
All right.
Sorry, you're right next to me. I will get you in a second. Okay.
All right. The aneurysm on my brain 2.0. I had a aneurysm on my brain and sudden storm, silent fight. My body changed with waves of pain, and nothing ever felt quite right. My arm, my leg, and my foot went numb, and if they were no longer mine, the fear was quite quiet, cold, and dumb. A world endured through fate's design. The hospital became my place for months that slowly drifted by. Each day I searched for strength and grace. When asked softly, when will I try? I couldn't speak, I couldn't smile, my words were trapped. I fell uh, con confined, but deep inside, through all the while, a spark of hope stayed in my mind. My face once longed to show my joy, but pain would hold it locked inside. Still, sometimes gentle would imply a small in me I could not hide. I cannot feel the anger now or cry a way I used to do. But laughter finds me still um, somewhere, a quiet light that pulls me through. Um, with mom beside me day by day through every fear, through every test, she never once had turned away. She strengths because my place is rest. Um, my arm is held within the brace until the day they made it right. Through surgery, a fractural space, I held it through a longer night. The pain would come, then slowly fade, but healing never comes with speech. It builds through choices that is made and through every step, through every need. I walked in, I battle, I I would face, but until when I feared a fall, I still moved on as my own pace. Um, let's see. Through some books become too hard to read, the words like puzzles of my head. So um, a natural, no, wait. 11 reader gave me what I need, a guiding voice for what I read. I fell one time when moving things, my body ached in my ground. Another wave of pain um, of brings another silent, heavy sound. The doctor says just take it slow, so I abide. um, though I was tough because I knew through progress slow that every step was still enough. Um, I dreamt the walking by the sea in of smalling feeling stand behind my foot. But some things aren't so easy to be. So let's see. And every step felt incomplete. Still, I keep going, didn't stop, though parts of me I cannot feel. Um, my right stows quiet, or not quiet, really quiet. Um, yet my top, or um, my uh will remains both strong and real. Now show and games shows and games help me by day small uh um not joy I joy that helps me carry on. I walk my path with different ways, each every uh, even when old strength feels gone. Like Elden Ring, I rise again through every trial, through fall I stand. I harder roar, but even then, I haven't lost what I am. And through my hands, my work one by way, uh, I've found new tools, a different plan. I still can uh, I still can games. I still can play, but find one strength through when I mm, uh, that's hard. Let's see. I now stand. Okay. I lost some parts I used to know, but found a strength I never knew. And even through the um, highs and lows, I'm still here and I made it through. That's hard for the end, but
You
uh,
did well, Ian.
Yes.
You did really
Very
well.
well.
Well
yeah.
done.
Thank you.
Okay. Lisa, this would be your poem. You have to unmute yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. A song. Let me hear a song with the bee and the flower. Lift up the world in this moment, in this hour. Would luck beat the answer like four-leaf clover, or the show and power of the shining glow, or like the sun, give it up for the peaches and the plums. Let the ant, beetle, snails have their moment, and the bird with their feathers up in a whirl. Can you believe it? For a light-filled eye blink, a heartbeat, the world and sun would twirl away.
That was a beautiful poem, Lisa, and I'm glad I swapped them round. I got the wrong ones initially, but I love. And Katie's mentioned the bird with their feathers up in a whirl. I got that one too. That was so lovely. Well spoken.
This will be your poem.
Yep. This is called I Understand. Please don't talk to me in baby talk. It really isn't good. Even though my words don't come out right, I can hear. I understood. Don't finish all my sentences when you talk to me this way, as it's clear you wish I'd hurry up so we can get on with the day. Even though my words are jumbled and I slur to get them out, inside I know what I want to say, so give me time and please don't shout. It's important for me to process what I think I want to tell, even though when the words are spoken, they may not come out too well. Buckets of patience I know you'll need to help me through this time. But please, oh please, be mindful they are not your words but mine. I know my brain will heal, but you must give me space. Having a conversation does not need to be a race. Sometimes I may not want to join in what anyone has to say, but that's okay. I do not mind, as my brain needs a rest today. The end. Thank you. I love all these silent claps. Thank you.
Cindy is not here, right? Okay. I do not see Cindy, so I'll go to the next one. Oh, there you are, Paula. Paula, you'll be next. I'm trying to pin you, and we will start.
The gift. I give the gift of quiet to you, so that the muse can awaken your creativity, so that you can hear your heart breathe and sing your song into the universe.
Thank you, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Laura, you will be next. You'll have to unmute. There you go.
Okay, there we go. I have to get my thing so I can read it. Bagels. Bagel isn't a task. It's a memory. A time in New York City. Chewy, not frozen. Boiled before baked. Fermented, not raw. crisp, crisp, not doughy. But for me, it's a memory. A family in New York walking to 86th Street, 4 for Sunday morning together.
Thank
We've
you,
all
Laura.
had the joy of listening to that before, and it's better every time you read it, Laura. It's beautiful. And I love your hair in the wind outside. It's just fantastic. You can make the effort to join us. So thank you for your beautiful poem.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This will be a poem from Sean. And do I see Sean? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to Jan is going to read your poem. And let me go to here. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sean, for the privilege. No, it's eternal. We are truth seekers and truth letters. Many hear and speak with crisp ears and voice. Listen to the wind, the brand new ballad and the ancestor's voice, and scream to the world the bells of an almighty clock tower. Timeless malice with magnificence birth our solo album. If you ride on a new highway and heed the soundtrack of traffic snarl, you'll come to ancient paths, to the unknowable sky. If you sway to dance without music, you'll be a transformer in the halfway lost and halfway home if you ignore others' directions. Now, let's tell an old story about mortal life. Mortal enemies protect the ho-hum life. Deadlines for an indomitable man, the unwritten poem, the short life. Not worrying about another deadly knock is the best way to get along life. Get the deadwood out, and in the spring green woods jumpstarts the music of life.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Mike with a K will be going next. This is your poem, Mike. Thank you.
Okay. Change. I rode life in the fast lane. Work, then work, then more work at another job. Always moving, helping, and cramming. My wife says to slow down. Too much to do. No time to worry about what doctor warning. I can visit with kids and grandkids next time. I see pictures of the last 2 weeks. I wish I would have listened. So, this is what they meant.
Thank you, Mike.
Very true, Mike. Very true. It's I'm sure many of us have thought the same. But thank you because you're for joining us and reading that. It's lovely.
Thank you.
And I just want to say on the last poem, Katie's mentioned to Sean, a transformer in the halfway lost. That was the line that she loved the best. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on both, so I might be a little late with comments. But thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And Denise, you'll be next.
Hmm?
And here's your poem.
Living my best life. The present is a present, a gift today I choose to receive. The past is done, but I can choose to use it as the foundation of my future, or I could add it to the refuse bin as if the past is only rubble of no value and of no use. But I choose to build upon the past. Yes, I may stumble, I may fall, but yet I work. I smooth the sharp edges of every stone. I sand the uneven textures, and I carve a handhold to the slippery slopes that tried to make me fall. My life is full of new opportunities. Each day is another useful brick, a block, a paver. My path is narrow, marble, slate, gemstones, a vein of gold in that brick, a rough diamond there, only partly visible. This life is an amalgamation, and I submit to the master stone mason as he levels my path. He directs every stone to polish, each paver to edge, each pebble, each shard cemented with sweat and tears. It's a good path. These stones are foundation and shall not be rejected. The path is hewn from a living stone and is designed to the chosen shape, size, and consistency. It is the cornerstone that creates my best life until I am revealed as a precious jewel. And they shall be mine, says the Lord, in that day when I make up my jewels.
That was a great reading. Great reading.
That is beautiful, Denise. Thank you so much. That is brilliant. Thank you.
Amelia, you would be next.
Early morning. You don't need to speak to open a window in the morning to see the beautiful blue sky that looks more the sea. You don't need to speak to look the sun shine on the river, the trees, and beautiful garden. You don't need to speak to see the birds and to hear the birds to sing. The world is beautiful to see.
you, Amelia.
Thank you.
Katie's commented, she's quite right. You don't need to speak to see. And how beautiful is that? Those are lovely words.
Thank you so much.
Hannah, you'll be next. Thank you.
Saying sorry 1. I've taught myself to say thank you instead of I'm sorry in most situations. To me, heads bent in attrition never seem quite human, more like the melons my mother knocks with her knuckles, wanting to know what ripe mash hides inside. Why don't you just rip them open, I ask, but her ear is already pressed against the belly of the fruit, deaf to me.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Very deep words and very true and very lovely. Katie goes, dang. That sums it up. Well done.
And you'll be next. Let me get this ready. Okay.
Night drifting through. Evening comes and darkness falls as the colors drain from the sky. Slowly twinkling to life, millions of eyes begin to appear as the stars come out to play. Softly the strains of music drift sweetly across the fields. I lift my arms to the heavens above and sway to the tune in the dark. The stars and the moon, golden in hue, reach down to touch my heart, my soul. They are my partners in the dance as the night drifts softly through.
Beautiful as ever,
Thank you
Jan.
very much. Thank you. All right, Fred, you'll be next. Get you ready here. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, try it again.
I'm speaking from a tablet, so I'm having a little problem.
Yeah, we could hear you there. Go ahead.
Yeah. This happened to me about 50 years ago. One day, my mother decided to visit her brother in the hospital. She decided to take me along for the ride. Once in the hospital, I had to wait for her in the visiting room at the hospital while she went to see him. I was waiting for her in the visiting room for a long time. That's when in the that's what happened is that at the end of this visiting time, my mother decided to go home. Once at home, she realized she left me at the hospital in the waiting room. She told this to my other uncle, and he took her to the hospital. When he went there, he found me waiting for my mother. I was wondering why it took a long time to visit him while I was there by myself waiting for her.
Just always makes me sad reading and listening to you reading that poem, Freddie. Forgotten. Who could forget you?
I had a hard time trying to find this website. I tried different, the Facebook, the website. It took me a long time to get on.
It's all right. You're here now. Thank you. Thank you for persisting.
Yeah. So in the future, I'll appreciate if you send me an email. The link to the website.
Yeah, we'll discuss that after, Freddie. Thank you so much.
All right. Jen, you'll be next. Let me get your poem ready.
The only light. I tiptoe and creak through the blackest nights of my restless mind. Only night light found in the haunted and ominous shadows. Alone, I hide in the corner, hugging my knees. My fears trembling with me, and I cry. Who is it? What taunted and surrounding the darkness of my thoughts, so sad, so terrifying. You are watching me, but I will never know. The shadow monster laughs, mocking in silence. It's only as illusion, I tell myself. I close my sightless eyes until they forget how to see. Then the birds begin to chirp. A gracious whisper of hope setting me free. When the sun rises, I shape a brighter light within myself. Peaceful thoughts awaken, revealing what the dark tried to steal. The colorless monster fade away, and tend light dries the tears from my face. Sun shines, calm, relieved, no worries, no pain, just for the day. But the inescapably, his crude silence returns, staring at me. He silently reaches for my hand, leading me into another dark night.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you.
That's
Jen.
beautiful, Jen, as always, and your artwork. And Katie again commented what the dark tried to steal. That's very, very deep. Beautiful. Well read too. It's so powerful, says Jan. And it is.
Michael O., this will be yours.
Where you started and where you are now. That's a funny thing, Sai. Where you started, a dreary, echoing down, failing fast. Without Carolyn, I might have just died, falling, descending, clasping on my sheets. Michael, are you okay? Michael, hear me. Saturday, no, this day was momentous. Relieving something else was done. But no, limping, I fell down, throwing against chair. With the silence, I fell asleep, now deeply. Only my wife, plus ambulance, I moved. Don't forget my phone. You'll need me too. Oh Lord, my God, I cried to you for help. 2,945 days. Counting. That's ischemic stroke, aphasia. There's no much to do, so much to do. Depression, frustration, anger, confused. But life's a journey, and I'm on my way. Most, I can feel it. And where you are now? Let's see. Well, I'm published, finding my words. I cycle, stroke across America, cycling from Missoula, from Revere Beach. I can read speeches, presentations. I can read, listen to my published words. Littlebury, Barrington, they know. Felicitate me, friend, you're inspired. From ship's caps and even more speeches now. I can do this. I can be happy now. From poetry, Toastmasters, cooking, I am fulsome. Orthodemic, too. Life is changing now. Very different. You pulled me up from the shoal. You spared me too. This world is changing every day. Reset, readjust, restart, refocus. Yes, improving, always improving.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that would be our session today. Thank you for being here. And everyone, if you can, please stay here for a second. You could say goodbye to everyone, and we'll stop being live.